so drama beats. Hold up. Damn rich, peanut butter guts and a Lamborghini. Whoa, you must have white bread. Let's make a sandwich. Now, I ain't never seen money like you got. Nobody got that kind of money in the boondocks. So if you take me up and show me the balcony looking over the Hollywood Valley, I'll make your balloon pop. Pop stars like you need a dude like me to appreciate your will. I know you got an elevator in your house, but with me
I spit heat like the deserts of Saudi Arabia. Bury competition like Mesopotamia. Emanating radiation, pissing liquid uranium. I bring the rock like European drunks in soccer stadiums. I split your cranium with perfect symmetry lyrically. If you're not the illest, then you don't deserve to spit with me. OBS obliterating bastards sacrilegiously. I sacrifice niggas who talk shit ritualistically, meticulously making all my rivals suicidal. Like white suburban kids on acid reading the satanic Bible. My arrival is genocidal, like Christopher Columbus, exterminating races of whack MCs that walk among us. I just begun to bust, I'll make the place open candela. These racist cops wanna lock me longer than Nelson Mandela. Pissed off, I'm making hella paper east to west coast, and I treat the law in this country like a motherfucking joke. Cause if I'm willing to smoke the president while he's sniffing his coke, you know it don't mean shit to me to cut a fucking cop's throat. Gene Gray.
I'm respected in this game, I rocked every spot I've been in. Why you can't show your face like Islamic women rocking linen? But I'm stuck living in mom's house without a fucking bed, cause these major labels put out whack MCs like Pumpkinhead. So I ain't touching bread, I've been ducking feds. Ain't even hustle for myself, I spend it on some cunt instead. Got nothing left, every breath is harder than the last. When success seems out of reach, slipping farther in the past. That's why I'm trash, sparking up this hash in a session. Packing up more angel dust than the attic in heaven. That's why I'm pissed off like having a bladder infection, with broken catheters left in my dick while I have an erection. It got me liable to snap in a matter of seconds, pulling Mac 11s like pun from the back of an Acura Legend. I just think of my future, past and the present, try to capture the essence and find some sort of lasting impression. But all I found's a corrupt cop's act of aggression, grabbing me and smashing my head in with the back of his weapon. That's why I'm beyond the blessings of a Catholic confession, and why I take cash when the plates pass for collection. I've had it with being the illest rapper. Put it in your mouth and see the chew it till it's ground between them. Drain my blood and use it when you ride a page. Describe the taste and tell me if I'm truly worth the ground I sleep in. It's the semi-psychotic candy and vodka mixed with some Remy Martin and a medley of monster flicks. I'm on a mission for the ending of all of this. I'm contradicted, full of empty intoxicants. I'm a desperate, desolate mess of skeletons who second guesses questions, intentions, but all the messages linked in sections of skin are left dissected and ripped, infected with pestilent hexes that exorcists fix. So check it. I got two bad hands and still built this house of cards. Just an average jack up in the club who thinks he found a heart. But I don't go to clubs and don't believe in love or holding hearts and grips. And this fist is it in which it's bleeding from. It's bleeding from, it's bleeding from, it's bleeding from. I look into the bleeding sun and whisper with my bleeding tongue. All my poems, I tell it that the bleeding's fun until its carcass reaches harvest, telling me
24 elders appear from the four corners as I recite verses from the scriptures. Angels descend, the sky blackens, the sun turns into blood. Behold a pale horse rider from a distance. I see the four horsemen of the apocalypse. The entrance to the pyramids where the secrets of the lost ages are buried, wrapped up like mummies, uncovered like archaeology. This is the new discovery of the LCOB. Secret society, trying to keep the Illuminati propaganda, enslaved through legal tender, holocaustic brain, Washington, super state epicenter. There's nowhere to hide the great eyes on me. Entertainment industry, spiritual Zyklon B. Collectively collude to leave the free man slain, shepherding sheep into the concentration campaign. Run for your life to escape the Gestapo police. These are the real terrorists, and the fear won't cease. Capitus diminutia, engage in politics, seers of Bavaria.
Cancers, disposed of them in intervals. I'm not upset, but I'm bitter in defeat. For the past 7 weeks, I've been swimming in an open sea of bullshit. It didn't take that long for me to notice the entertainment of intentional destructive motives. And as it worsened, it appeared to be a common mistake. A lot of it made the following day an awful display of obvious fate. I'll take that awkward step towards getting rid of the carcasses, the uninviting spectacle that centers itself right where the artist lives. And and it's a wonderful act of vengeance. Another impressive outing that's disintegrating this friendship. I'm all ears, baby, cause you're all talk. So I'm up here playing with alarm clocks. I'm just praying that one wakes me from this nightmare, or just enough to break the reasons why I still care. But please don't take this as a hate song. Don't get me wrong, it's not an everything's okay song. It's just the way that life dishes out the insults. A simple fact to never act upon another impulse. I've had a word for you, but if I said it, my mother would be disappointed in my rhetoric.
I scaled the razor wire rope over the dead space. An arrow sticking out, that bullseye tattooed on my breastplate. I'm high flying, tasting the poison on the cloud's breath. A little bit too nervous just to follow when that crowd steps out. Break into little tiny pieces and vanish. And you can take all the memories of me and make patterns of them. And say that you'll never think about me when they ask. And if they don't look like they trust you, you can turn around and dash. And this is awful to say, but I don't think you ever needed me. That tooth was through your lip before you ever started eating me, beating it down. Not what you needed to be taught here. I'm begging you just to stop for a little bit and let that broken record play for you. And you can smell the smoke from all the pain it took to lay its groove and fall into that place where you can die from it or face the truth. It's silly, cause all I see is danger when I lay with you. No, I'm available if the voices start talking and saying, I know they say happiness is a one.
If you feel it, you feel it, you feel it right. Feel it for the blood and the fight. Show me the love and the light. Never give up on the light. I'm asking you what's good tonight, and tell me what's good tonight. And when there's nothing left to prove and nothing to lose, break away from the rules and do whatever you choose. Ignite the fuse with the words that I write. Tell me what's good tonight, tell me what's good tonight. Imagine life without anything to fight about, anything for fake quote journalists to write about. Fair and balanced if the skin is fair and there's no talent. Skip the part about the peace, spread the part about the violence. It's supplanting and compliance, destroy defiance, religion, capitalism, and unholy alliance. Divine science, bow to the preacher and the tyrant. If any of it matters, why is everybody silent? It's a never-ending war, enemies on the horizon. Terror levels hit the peak, even though nobody's dying. Tell evangelists denying that the temperature is rising in an air-conditioned room, teaching about science, surviving in fact, thriving, guiding the downsizing, design the minds and hide behind the lion, trying whatever they do.
I'm not addicted anymore, I'm finally free to think. Walking backwards, looking at the universe, I see it shrink. Telling every empty soul to slow it down and get control. It's so profound, I'm walking over open ground on tipsy toes. Serve a shot of whiskey froze, clip a set of angel wings. We just kiss each other to avoid saying hateful things. More is in the picture than my selfish old face. I'm at a gorgeous wedding by myself with no date. Panic stricken, head is swollen, I can't be forever stolen. Halfway through I fell asleep and woke up with the credits rolling. When you're at the top you feel alone, so every year I kill the king and let another person take the throne. Fish bones, alcoholic genes, vitriolic poems. White women call it the type of place you don't walk alone. White men call it a place that you'll get your wallet stolen. White kids call it scary, black people call it home. Mac lethal modicone, crack feeble collarbones. I am God, y'all are just some carbon clones. Garden gnomes that probably had some big plans on New Year's Eve, even though it never makes the fucking blue tears leave. I'm gonna die twice, I'm gonna die twice. Once when I stop breathing, once when y'all forget about what I write. My name is Mac Lethal and kid, I'm the Prime Minister. Today I passed a bill to give kittens to life prisoners. Therapeutic reasons, you know.